Hello to everyone. My name is NC Lightworker, and I am basically a light worker by trade. A light worker is someone who has received a calling from the Most High God and has been entrusted with the duty to light the pathway for God's people. I do not have any religious affiliation, nor am I affiliated with any group or organization. Also, I do not respond to any questions, comments, or emails because as a light worker, I'm only here to present the information. The ideas expressed in this commentary are from a conscious viewpoint. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get started. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. So what is the meaning of life? This is actually an easy question. Truth is always within plain sight and can be found within the first few pages of the Bible. The answer lies within the order of creation. The Most High God created heaven, then the earth and everything in it, and lastly, man. The Most High God originated from the universe, from that dark matter to create you, the black man, in his image. The Most High God gave man dominion over the earth. Therefore, the meaning of life, the purpose of our creation, is the earth that God gifted man. Life is a test, survival of the fittest. Within this test, the Most High God gave man two instructions. Instruction number 1, maintain dominion over the earth, to rule in the same manner as your heavenly Father, which is with the purpose of maintaining order and balance. Instruction number 2, to be fruitful and multiply, to replenish the earth. So that's what the black man did. He cultivated civilizations. In doing so, he erected monuments that will serve as a reminder for future generations of man's true origin. A reminder of where it all began. Black men are the gods that walk this earth. In keeping with the task of maintaining balance, the Most High God created the devil, your enemy. Life is a test, survival of the fittest, and this test is not easy. In order to follow the instructions that were given, you must first and foremost maintain your existence on earth. It is important to understand and appreciate your enemy's role within this test. The Most High God is the ultimate master, the supreme teacher, and he conditions his people through wisdom and lessons learned. The challenges that your enemy will present are for the purpose of reminding you of your true identity as God. Without evil, good cannot exist. There is a natural hierarchy to everything. Within this hierarchy, you have the upper gods. They are your big brothers on earth. So what is the purpose of an upper god? Think about it. A family is an example of a hierarchy. If you have an older brother, you can probably relate to this. Your big brother is the one that is always challenging you, challenging your strength, making you prove that, as the little brother, you are indeed worthy. We live in a world of real and imaginary, and truth is always within plain sight. The matrix is the imaginary world that most people live by. The upper gods are not the architects of the matrix. They are the ones that ensure that the truth is always within plain sight. They are the true keepers of humanity. So what your big brothers are doing is that they're sitting back and they're watching you, noting how well you navigate through the matrix and through life. This is a test, survival of the fittest. Essentially, you're being tested on how well you move up within the hierarchy, tested on your ability to transition from a man into a god. This test is not easy. There is an initiation process at every level. This test is not for the weak-minded or the coward-hearted. Created in His image, the Most High God has equipped you with everything you need to be able to pass the test. It's only a matter of you tapping into your God self, which is your intellect, your instinct, your intuition, and discipline. All answers are inside you. It's just a matter of you doing the work. This is a test, survival of the fittest, and you're being challenged every step of the way. Remember, the upper gods are watching you. Did you get caught up in the matrix, or did you see the truth that was right before your eyes and used your intellect to reason through it? Did you get caught up believing that you're supposed to turn the other cheek? Did you get caught up believing that you're supposed to love your enemy? Loving the enemy is the equivalent of showing up on a battlefield without a weapon. It's suicide. The black man is a warrior by nature. The Most High God created the devil, therefore that same evilness is inside you. Since you are God, your evilness is automatically good, and as a warrior, evil is necessary. When a warrior kills, there's a certain code associated with it. There's a greater purpose behind it, and this purpose is directly connected to your test. When a warrior kills, it is for the purpose of maintaining balance and order on earth. A warrior should delight in watching their enemies bleed because this is a good thing. You have successfully demonstrated that you were able to follow the instructions to the test. Everybody has a story to tell, and sometimes this story can make us believe in something that is not true until you discover your true identity as God. Your identity should never be based on something that is rooted in dysfunction, because this is not aligned with the greatness you originate from. The black man is the descendant of Egyptian pharaohs, African kings, and other great men who built civilizations. When it comes to manhood, I've always said that you possess a special kind of strength. Your manhood was tested to the limit. Somebody tried to break you, and yet you are still here. You are still standing. I don't care if you live your life full time as a woman. There is no such thing as being too far gone. We need you. You are a man by birth. That is who you are, and that is what you are. Manhood is not something that someone can take away from you. Everybody has a story to tell, and your story is just part of your process. Sometimes, life circumstances can make you forget who you are, but just because you forget doesn't mean that you never knew the truth about yourself. There is a self-healing process that has to take place. There is a journey that involves self-love and understanding that you will have to travel. In achieving understanding, it is important to remember that dysfunction functions on a cycle, and that you and the person that hurt you the most share the exact same life story. Good luck and many blessings to you on your journey. The beautiful thing about consciousness is that it will never force itself on you. You always have the option of going back to sleep at any time. The choice is yours. If the information in this post was able to wake up a handful of people, then my mission was accomplished. It is now your responsibility to stay awake, prepare, and continue connecting those dots. Please feel free to share this post. God bless and take care.